Let's set up development tools. For Kotlin, we need Jdk installed. If you're a Java programmer, I assume you already have Jdk in your computer. So if you already have it, you can use it. This is the Oracle download page, and here you can download Jdk installation file. So accept the agreement and click on the download link depending on what operating system you're using. Installing Jdk is fairly simple. Mostly you just click on the next button and proceed by default. So let's skip the details here and let's move on to the Intellij Ide. You can use other tools like Android Studio or Eclipse, but in this course we are going to use Intellij. Let's go to the jetbrains.com and click on the download button. Click on the operating system that you're using. There are two versions and we're going to use the free version called Community. And click on the download button and choose the file type that you'd like. After you installed Intellij, you might see this pop up. What this means is you can import the previous settings if you have, so that you can use the exactly same settings that you used to use. Or if you don't have any previous settings, or if you want a new one, choose Do Not Import and click on the OK button. This is the UI theme settings, so choose whatever you'd like and click on the Next button. This is the settings for default plugins. These are the default plugins already installed in the Intellij. You can change them later in the Intellij, so let's leave it by default and click on the Next button. This is the settings for the featured plugins. If you'd like to install one of these plugins, you can install it now. But for now, we don't need to install any of them, so let's click on the Start button. What we are going to do next is we are going to create a new project and make the simple Hello World program. Click on Create a Project. To create a Kotlin project, Intellij allows you to choose Kotlin or Maven as well as Gradle. At this time, let's use Gradle. Here is the SDK folder. If you don't see the folder, click the New button and select the SDK folder in your computer. Because we're going to create a Kotlin on JVM, check on Kotlin Java and click on the Next button. Enter a group ID, com.example, and artifact ID, Kotlin Lab, and click on the Next button, and Next again, and the Finish button. The new project has been created. Here is a message saying that because we are using Gradle at the first time, so we need to import some plugins. Let's click this. This is the new project we just created. And let's add a new module. Keep the Kotlin Java and Next. Enter the ID for the module and click on the Next button. And click on the Finish button. As you can see, we created a new module under the project. Then let's create a Kotlin file. Enter the file name and click on the OK button. Now let's add the main function. Let's add the code to print out Hello World inside the main function. In order to run it, hit the play icon. You can see the output down below here. This is it for the setup.